everyone. I think the Nigerian police need to come out and tell the public what is really going on. Why is it that when Nigerian police are hell-bent on stopping something, all of a sudden they begin to report that there are explosions here and there, explosions that it is only them that are seeing, knowing, whatever, however. I just don't get it. You understand? The Nigerian police has so degraded itself that it has turned itself into not a vehicle now, into, should I call it a weapon or a toy that can be manipulated, that can be that can be used by anyone who happens to either be part of a ruling party in one way or the other. And the Nigerian police, it's such a shame, actually, especially now we have an IG that has come out to tell the world that he's so indebted to the current illegitimate president that Nigeria has, someone who rigged his way into office, someone who is known as a certificate forger, someone who, you know, has been found to be part of drug dealings and had to forfeit some money all related to drug dealings. And it's just so disheartening at what is happening, and just to see how there's this massive state capture that has really happened in Nigeria, in terms of the fact where you see judiciary actually coming out to give a ruling that the Nigerian police shouldn't provide security for election that it's being done. First of all, the constitutional duty of the Nigerian police is always to ensure law and order, right, and ensure that there's peaceful coexistence, there's peace on the land. And so when a court is coming out to actually now give a judgment or these fraudulent judgments that are always gotten from the court by the highest, you know, bidder, the Nigerian courts have turned themselves into prostitutes that are out there, you know, and it's out there for whoever is the highest bidder and whatever that may be, and whoever that client will be that has the money to pay for the services. And that's what it has turned to be. It used to be the last resort of the common man, or it's supposed to be the last resort of the common man, but unfortunately in Nigeria it is the plaything of the most corrupt politicians who have, you know, money to use. And so hearing that, but of course the people of Rivers State decided that they were going to do their own, you know, protection of votes and stuff like that. I saw a tweet where someone had come out with what do you call it, a video, and it was like in the middle of the night, like they were escorting materials down to where these materials were going to happen. And also there are some videos that have actually come out where the Nigerian police, people in uniform, and I've not ascertained the authenticity of this video, but this video are out there where you see Nigerian police people in their uniform, wearing that uniform, carrying away ballot boxes. This was said to have happened during yesterday's election in Rivers State, which the election that they didn't want it to hold. We saw when the governor had gone on to the state electoral body where some policemen had come in and they wanted to take over the place, and then he went there and he sent a very stern warning to the IG of police, actually told the IG of police that he should be ashamed of himself and should focus on his constitutional duties rather than being a nuisance and trying to fulfill the wishes or the needs or the yearnings of one particular person who is aggrieved that he no longer has his hands in the pie of power in Rivers State. But also to say, from this is a report from channelstv.com where it talked on election day. They said 2 explosions rocked the state. Police authorities confirmed that one of the incidents happened earlier on Saturday. The first explosion was reported at the APC Secretariat on Aba Road at approximately 3 a.m. A security guard reported hearing a loud bang, and upon investigation observed 3 black Toyota Hilux vans speeding away from the scene. I'm so sorry. it was so funny. I'm like, when did Nigerian police become so professional that they actually sit down and take notes from eyewitnesses? You understand? To ask them, oh, what did you see? What did you not see? Then I'll just pack everybody and put them in jail. So I'm reading it. I'm like, something is fishy anyways. But hey, let me go back. The spokesperson of the Rivers State Police Command, Grace Iringo Koko, added that the incidents are being investigated. Remember when there was that August 1st protest, when they say 10 days of protest, some called it 10 days of rage and all of that. And then before you know what's happening in Lagos, the Nigerian police were coming out to say that they have defused some bombs, they had done this, they had done that. It just smells the same way. It's so sad that we have a police. The Nigerian police cannot be trusted. Anything they say, like literally they are saying something, you're looking at them and laughing, you're like, who are you deceiving? And when you lose trust, you lose a lot. You lose a lot, actually. Well, according to the article, it says the explosion caused significant damage, destroying the gate and shattering the windows of the building. Additionally, the security building was set ablaze. The second explosion occurred at the Obio Akpo Council Secretariat around 3:30 a.m. Eyewitnesses reported seeing a black Toyota Hilux van and a white Toyota Sienna minivan drive past the secretariat. Hey, Nigerian police are seeing eyewitnesses. At 3:30 a.m. they suddenly conjured eyewitnesses. These people they are so daft. So at 3:30 a.m., it's the other one happened. Is it 2 a.m.? No, 3 a.m. This one happened 3:30, and they were in both cases. They were eyewitnesses, not even eyewitness, so not one person. Eyewitnesses, as if it happened 3:30 p.m. It didn't happen. If it was in the afternoon, of course there are people, but in the night most of the people are sleeping. So who are these eyewitnesses that all of a sudden police now have them? Gunshots were equally reported in some parts of Port Harcourt, the state capital. Some unidentified persons who rode in a black Toyota Corolla were spotted firing gunshots around the Wimpy area of the state, which is a stone throw away from the home of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT. Yes, so you don't finish. But all these things when they talk police, we've seen, except you are not Nigerian, you cannot put 2 and 2 together. You don't finish. That's it. This is all that story, whatever. It ends here. Kai. Nigeria don't suffer. Some members of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, had earlier in the week protested against the conduct of the election and have stormed the Department of State Security Office and the Government House, both in Port Harcourt, to register their demands. Saturday's declaration of results brings in. Okay, so this is going into another. But anyway, another thing also that some people said was that they actually had a very peaceful election without the police. So now the question is, should we do other election without the police? Because at the end of the day, it's actually the police that are being used against the people. Those in power use the police to harass the people. So maybe we need to get to a place where we actually say police should stay out of election. Let the people provide their own security, for themselves. Because at the end of the day, the police that are supposed to be neutral are usually never neutral. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.